All right, we're about to get started here. Just got to verify this now. Okay.
Head turn right, then turn left.
All right. Hey, it's the Littles, yes. All right, hey, Tammy, welcome. Yeah. Vaughn, welcome. I know you were with Sally earlier. So, yeah. Welcome in, Yvonne. Just doing our little 4th of July dash right here. I got a $25 order here I'm going to Greensburg with. It's a Penn Station order. Had to wait a little bit for it because it's a pretty big order, but I don't mind going to Greensburg to take this. I'm just let's see, well, since it's a highway, I guess I could take I don't like the way that the car rides on the highway, but I'll go.
Just
yeah.
turn right on
Thank you for joining, Tammy. Appreciate it. Yep. Yeah, Vaughn, you and Sally would be an excellent
turn right on Lee Boulevard.
An excellent tag team as far as live stream goes. You two should do more of those more often. Yeah. Are you gold on Uber Eats? No, I'm platinum on Uber Eats actually. Yeah, I'm platinum. I'm trying to go for diamond. But every time I get real close, then the month changes and then I have to start over again. But that's okay. Yeah, it was fun. I'll bet it was. All right. I'm not going to enjoy driving on this highway up here with all the construction, but hey, we're going to Greensburg. That's all, that's all that matters. Maybe we'll get something. Hey, AFK Syndicate, welcome. You're still green. Okay. Welcome in, AFK. Appreciate you joining. Yep. I got the fireworks on there because this is July the 4th weekend, the Friday of the July 4th. I know it's supposed to be getting like some light showers or something here, so I don't know. We'll see. They always send you bad orders. Well, the higher you go up in the tier, the better they'll get. If you get to platinum, you'll still get the bad orders. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still do, but not as bad as you would getting gold or green. So, I mean, when you go to gold, you'll get better orders. Not great, but better. But since I've been in platinum, all right. Thank you, GG. I appreciate. Thank you, AFK. I appreciate it. Yep. I would go ahead and play the thank you song on that one, but because I'm on the highway here, that's not a good idea. You stick with me until I do the drop off here, then we'll do that. So, okay. You made it up to Tinkham when you first started because you wanted the Costco membership. Well, yeah, I mean, I also heard that if you get to diamond level, then you qualify to do online college at Arizona State University. I mean, at least that's what I read when you get to that level. So I don't know. When you get to the diamond level, yeah. Because that's when I'm ready to go. I want to get to the diamond level. See. Well, AFK, you're sending some good stuff. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I really do. I appreciate that. That definitely helps. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of, try to have as much fun out here doing this as we can. Maybe throughout the night, we'll see what's happening here in Greensburg. Let's see what they do. They pulled all the cones back, it looks like. Yeah, because it's the 4th of July weekend. Nobody's going to be working. Nobody was working today, and certainly nobody's going to be working tomorrow. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to catch the replay on that, Yvonne, with you and Sally. Yeah. I will say this, though. Yvonne, next week I'm going to introduce a new song on the channel for an introduction. And I think you and Sally should use this song for your introduction, but I got to see how it works with me first. It's one of the most beautiful songs there is, and it was one of the reasons why I went to Oklahoma last year, and I'll explain that when I play that next week. It'll probably be Tuesday, so be most likely Tuesday. But I want to kind of do it after the 4th, so that way we'll you better hurry and get up there, boy. I don't know what you're doing. That was not smart to do back there. There was someone that was going to try to go in the grass and go around me. I don't think that's going to work. You saw it emerge. I don't know why you didn't merge back there. That's all right. But yeah, I think you and Sally you would definitely benefit having this because of the theme that you guys are on. I think it would be a really good, it's a very beautiful, it's extremely beautiful. It's one of the reasons why I went to Oklahoma. But I got to see how it works with me first. And then, I might, if, something is, said about it, because it's not a bad thing or anything, because I would be able to use it my advantage either way. So, but I'll let you, I'll let you guys hear it, because I'm going to introduce it into this, because when I do that live, whether it's Monday night or Tuesday, whichever I decide to do, I'm going to put what song it is in the comments before I start the live, so that that way, anyone, that's from there would know that, hey, you got credit for this, there's a reason why we're using it, and I think it would be beneficial for a lot of people, which it would. This song will draw a massive audience if it's done right. AFK, you're going overboard. I certainly appreciate you, man. I really do. You have no idea how much I appreciate the fact that you're appreciating my life right now and doing this for me. I appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. We're going to give AFK a really big cheer when we get down here, because they've gone overboard, and I appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, Fran, welcome in. Yeah, Fran, that's it, yeah, Fran's putting all the kitties in there. Yep. Yeah, this is Tigers Month right now. Yeah, this is what it is. It's Tigers Month. And the 4th of July. Yeah, July is his month, so we doing a lot of things that will have Tiger in the month. So anyway, but yeah, I meant what I said when I told you, Fran, that I wish that I could be on your be on your live streams more often, especially when I'm at my job. But the way things are going at my job right now, especially since it's hot, yeah, that's that's not really in the cards at the moment. The other night when I was at work, okay, and there's 6 lines. 4 of them are major, 2 of them not quite so major, but one by one, because it was so hot, one by one, those lines, they went down because motors went out because it was so hot. That's the kind of season we're in right now. And then when that happens, then, there's all kinds of cleanup things that have to be done, and more checks, because every time the line goes down, you have to, recheck it when they start it up, because they're on a time schedule. So that's one of the reasons why, I haven't been able to do it. And of course, when I do work, I have to sleep during the day sometimes when you guys aren't. That's why I don't really get to watch Mindful Steps Guy or Roy, because of that. Because I'm generally sleeping during that time when I'm getting ready to do my, my W-2, the next day or something. So, that's, I feel, I feel sad that I'm not able to watch you guys like that, because, my W-2 and all these things are kind of getting in the way. So then I'd be watching more of you, because I always try to recommend your channels. You guys are so entertaining, so enjoyable to watch, and who wouldn't want to watch your guys' channel? That's why I recommend it all the time. Let's see, who was here the other day? I'm trying to think. The last time I was on there, I'm trying to remember his name, but he was on all the time. And he was on, and he stayed with me the whole time when I was Dash in Franklin. I believe it was Sunday. Yeah, and I recommended several channels. I think yours and Roy. So yeah, I recommended Terry's because someone came from Colorado. And yeah, AFK. You see those in blue, Fran Dash Phoenix and Nana 5. Please check those channels out too. Okay. I appreciate what you're doing for me, but you definitely need to check those channels out too, because both are very beneficial, both entertaining, and maybe on one you could learn something. Yeah. Or as like Bill Cosby would say, if you're not careful, you might learn something, because you might. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what it is about Thursdays. Well, of course, Thursday everybody's getting ready for Friday. I mean, Tuesday, I guess I can see, because, well, of course, on Tuesday, though, you're kind of competing with Charlie and of course, Womble. And Womble, I guess, just got out of the hospital. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with him, but I heard that he was, that he had to stay in the hospital a couple of days for something. I don't know what it was for, but, he's supporting me. No, I support everybody. That's what I do. That's what my channel's all about. That's what it's always been about. And Fran, when I introduce this song next week, I believe it's going to draw more people, which is what my intent is, because I want to draw it not only in the direction of us, but in another direction as well. Say, you got to help your boy Dave out. Yay! All right, you got to help us out. Yeah, thank you. I'd like to see you with Fran and with Yvonne as well. So yeah, definitely check those channels out. I mean, you guys visit these channels, you'll be entertained. You will, because they will introduce you to other channels that are also very entertaining, such as JRD, Just Roy Delivery. I mean, you want some satire in your life, some laughs, and some funny videos, that's the channel to watch, right, Fran? There's Indy. Hey, Indy. Got a book on how to learn dummies, but ready for long words. Okay. Yeah, welcome, Indy. I certainly appreciate it. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be pretty busy down there in, for the downtown fireworks. I know that everybody's bracing for that. Yeah, I know when I go back, I'm not going to take the highway. I mean, there's something going on in Waldron. I didn't know if there was something I might get in Waldron, because the last time I was down here, I got a .com order. I got a that sent me back that way. And one of those places I had to go to was Waldron. So, yeah. No disrespect, but I know Dave in person, so I just got to spread a little support, Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, AFK Syndicate. Yeah. Let's see, who's that knows me? I'm just trying to figure out who that would be. Yeah. You do. Okay. Well, let's see. This is something I got to try to figure out, who AFK Syndicate is. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Tonight's Beach Grove. I'm heading to Evansville now from Whitestown Pharmacy Run now. Oh, they're having something going on in Beach Grove? Oh, okay. Yeah, Pharmacy Run. Yeah, I've been doing Uber pharmacy orders. At first, I didn't really care for them, but now I realize they're not so bad. Because now that my acceptance rate is over 70%, they're starting to give me those orders and extra orders. Okay. So, man, this is not good for your tires. I don't like the sound of this. This is not good for your tires or your front end. Man, I'm still 10 minutes away, I guess. I do not like that sound. I can't wait till they get this fixed. I do not like that sound. They are doing Walmart now too. Yeah. Well, so Uber's been doing one. Yeah, I've had some .com orders from Uber recently, and they're really not that bad. I mean, sure, it's a lot of miles on the car, just like it was when DoorDash had it, but yeah, it's not so bad at all, really. I don't mind. Yeah, but I don't mind doing those pharmacy orders now. I mean, I did it first because they really didn't pay that much, but now they're either putting like 2 or 3 together, or they're adding a food order to it that I take on the way to dropping one off. So, because my acceptance rate got in the 70s. So, yeah. I mean, I'm at 75% on Uber Eats acceptance rate now. So, I mean, I know that sounds like that would be diamond level, but I don't have the points to get to diamond level. Because every time I try to get close, and the month changes, and I got to start over, which I don't like. You're starting 186 mile one way. Yeah, that's 186 miles. That's almost, that's like a Chicago trip. That's what that is. Yeah, that's what that is. So, all right, so when I get down here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, like, for a second, I'll try to see if I get any orders either from Uber or from Doordash down here in Greensburg, just to see. And if I don't get anything, I'll head back. I mean, I'm not going to give them too long a time. I'm only going to give them like maybe 10. All right. Lately, you think you're on orders, but your number keeps going down. Well, that's the time you got to argue with them. With Uber or with DoorDash. I mean, with DoorDash, you can dispute your on-time rate. You get like, I think, what did Kim's side money plan say? 10 per, 10, I think, per 100 or something like that. Something like that. See me tomorrow? Oh, okay. You see someone worried. All right, see me tomorrow. All right. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah. And don't forget, check those other channels out. They're entertaining it, too. And they're, one, like I said, you can learn something from. Okay, they're not having me get off at this exit, so they're having me get off at the other exit up there.
In 2 miles, take right exit 1348 toward Indiana 3 South.
Yeah. All right. Now, the last time I got off on this exit, I ended up having to go towards Clarksburg. But I think I am supposed to be in town with this one, but hopefully. Anyway, we'll see. Let's see, when's the time to get over? Yeah, Greensburg, Rushville. Even if I got a Greensburg order that went to Rushville, I wouldn't mind that either. I'd be okay with that. At least I'm doing in 1 hour what generally takes me 2 hours to do. Because I generally make $30 in 2 hours, even though this is 20.
In a half mile, take right exit 1348 toward Indiana 3 South using the right lane.
Even though this is 25. we'll still get it done. Okay, so 13A is what I want. Okay. Yeah, all
right. Take right exit 134A toward Indiana 3 South.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I hardly ever come down here off of this exit. Now I need to go to Lincoln.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on North Lincoln Street using the left lane.
All right. So here we are in Greensburg, guys. The Elite 8 town. That's what I call it. This is where we did the Elite 8 in the Big Ten Dash last year.
Turn left on North Lincoln Street.
And we will be doing the same thing this coming year. We'll have the Elite 8 here. The reason why I like to have it here is because it is kind of a small town, and the one thing about it is the orders, they're pretty close. So just like Rushville is. So all right. Well, guys, we've got 16 of you here. Welcome to Greensburg. Got me a $25 Uber Eats order in my Penn Station order in my bag right now that I'm getting ready to drop off to this customer. So, yep. This fan glove, blow the light. I'm not going to do that. Nope, we don't do that. No, that's not something we do. So, yeah. Try to keep the best driving record they can because, Doordash and Uber Eats, they watch you. They know that kind of stuff, okay? Don't ask how they know, but they know. So we don't do that kind of thing. So. And I also have someone, online that's in that business that I wouldn't hear the end of it if I did it. Right, Indy? Yeah. So yeah, we don't do that kind of thing. Now, if you stick with me and see orders spam got in Shelbyville, you'll see a whole bunch of people do that kind of thing. And all my live streams that I did and all the Shelbyville dashes I've done, you would be able to count on half the town's fingers the people that do that. Yeah. Hey, new season's coming up. What, Purdue is, I'll bet they're really going to do well. I mean, because it's going to be a little bit different this year. I mean, I'm going to be visiting different towns, to see what, if we can add, to the list other than the ones that we already go to. See, I do want to visit Newcastle again, which is a matter of fact, a year ago today, I was in Newcastle.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on East 1st Street.
Yeah, I got a memory thing on my photos that said, "Hey, you were in Newcastle last year." Oh, really? Okay. Well, yeah, I am going to visit that and some other places too, because I want to see what we can do for this year's contest. Hopefully, we can, add
turn
more.
Turn right on East 1st Street, then turn left on Northeast Street.
Okay.
Turn left on Northeast Street.
It seems like every time I come down here, I'm always turning on this street, especially if I'm coming from Shelbyville.
Turn left on Northeast Street.
Because the last time I came down here, I was on this street. I delivered, what did I deliver? Oh, Applebee's, yeah. They don't have an Applebee's here. See if that person's house is down here that I delivered, because I remember Yeah, I think it was this upcoming street.
Just ahead, drop off on the right.
Okay. Let's see. Was it this? No, it was on down. Yeah, it was on down. I think it's the. Trying to remember what. Yeah. Okay. There
Drop
was.
off on the right.
Okay. It's not on the right, it's on the left. It's the same guy I had last time. Yeah. It's the same guy I had. Yeah. You said, you guys heard that, right? Drop off on the right, right? Well, his house is over here on the left. Yeah, it's the same guy I had before. Yeah. Only they ordered Penn Station this time and not Applebee's. All right. Let me go up here. Let's see. Do I need to get a PIN code from them or something? Let me see. No, just take a photo. Okay. Last time they had to do a PIN code, but I guess not this time. All right. I'm all right with that. All right, here we go. All right, let me go drop this off. Be right back. All right. Now, I'm looking at this, and I see Starbucks is red, Subway is red. Okay, let's just drive up through town and just see before I turn Doordash on. Let's see if Uber has something else for us. Okay. Yeah, it was those same people that I delivered before. Only they didn't come to the door this time because it was leave at the door. But last time they came out, they said they really appreciated someone who was willing to drive from Shelbyville to bring the food to them. And it don't bother me. Don't bother me one bit. Okay. Greensburg. Let's see if you have something for me. let's see, one time, when I was dashing here during the Elite Eight, I came down this road, and Colleen, who is one of my, is one that watches my channel a lot, she liked this house right up here with this arch. All right. Subway's red and Starbucks is red. All right, come on. Let's go, Uber. I got a 75% acceptance rate, so you need to cut me some slack here and give me some orders. I'm gonna wait before I turn Doordash on, so I'm gonna let you have the floor if you want it. Here's the GTA hospital, yeah. Yeah, this is the Greensburg hospital. Yep, hey, King Loop Up, welcome in. Yeah, you just go straight down the road of that hospital, then you'll see the, then the school is down that way, which is the home of the Pirates. Yeah. The Greensburg Pirates. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. All right, Uber, I'm going to go right where those are over there, and I'm going to give the opportunity. Look, we got a trip radar. What do we got? 1703. Nah, I don't think so. That's 44. No, yeah, I'm not taking that. That's 44 miles. That ain't happening. $17 going to 44 miles? No, thank you. Now, you can have that 44 miles. Yeah, this request is no longer available. Yeah, you better believe it's not. There ain't nobody that's going to take that. We love America Road from games and movies. Yep. Well, I mean, we're celebrating it here in a couple of days, 250 years. It's just, where have we gone in 250 years? Honestly. Think of the difference between what it was in 1776 and what it is now in 2026. What were the expectations then? What are the expectations now? It was, yeah. It's way different. I'm sure that you all know it's way different. And at some point, I am going to make a video about it, because I would like to at least give my 2 cents on how we should celebrate 250 years of this country, and some changes that we need to make in order for this country to be better than what it is right now. There's some dramatic improvements that need to happen. Dramatic improvements. Hey, there's Sally. Welcome, Sally. Yeah, I have to watch you and Yvonne on rerun, unfortunately, because I was busy at the time that you guys were on, and I didn't get a chance to watch you guys. But that's a pretty good tag team right there. And Sally, like I said, I'm going to say the same thing to you. I mean, I already said this earlier, I think, to you before. But Tuesday, yeah, Yvonne's great. Yeah, but I said this before, and I think we're going to do it. I'm going to do it again with you. I'm going to introduce this song on Tuesday, which I think should be the theme, should be the opening to your live streams. I want to give it to you because it's beautiful, and I think you're the one that should have it. I got to see how it does on my live stream first, though, before we do anything else. So I want to see how it does. I want to see if anything is said or whatever. And if it is, well, like I say, it's not going to matter anyway, because I know what I want to do with it regardless. So, all right, we're just going to sit here for a few minutes, and see, I'm real close to, got a Walmart. See, we got a delivery. Let's see. So we got 3. Okay. See, what is this here? Yeah, Starbucks is right over here. It's red, so I don't know why I'm not getting the orders from over there, but I'll give you a few minutes. I'll go ahead and turn on DoorDash, but I'm only going to sit here for I'm not going to sit here forever. It says Greensburg is busy, so all right, we're going to do, okay, just for fun, we're going to do 8 o'clock. Okay. Go to Fort Wayne, Google building $2 billion data center, some up and running already. Well, we're fighting tooth and nail. We're not going to have that in Shelbyville. We don't want to allow that. No. It's bad enough that I saw, I saw that robot over there at Kroger, the one that's they call Tally, that's going up and down the aisles doing inventory. I don't know how they programmed that robot to do that, but nonetheless, I just wonder how many jobs that robot took away. I know they took away at least one, maybe two, maybe 2 or 3 more. It depends. Hey, we got an order in Greensburg. What we got here? 2 Little Caesars for, well, that's not bad. $10 for 2.7 miles. Yeah, I don't like Little Caesars, but that's not bad. $10 for 2.5 miles. I'll take that. Yeah. Yeah, Little Caesars is right down here. That's not a bad offer at all. Oh, here. I think I better I'm going to shut Uber down. I'm just going to shut it down. Because I'm doing 2 orders here, and I don't want them to send me something while I'm doing 2 orders. So, yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, I do not mind this at all. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I don't care for Little Caesars. In fact, I was kind of frowned upon this place opening up here because Little Caesars is not all that great. But, yeah. I mean, it gone way downhill ever since the 70s. I mean, when they dropped that second pizza, well, a lot of other things for them dropped. So, all right, let's park in, let's see. Yeah, I can park right here. It's not where that little sign is, because we're not doing that. All right, I need 2 pizza bags, right? Yep, all right. All right, let me take 2 pizza bags in there, guys. I'll be back shortly. right, we got one ready. So I'm going to wait for the other one. got quite a few orders in there. I guess this is pizza night if people don't feel like barbecuing. Alright, let's see. Where would the receipt be? Oh, right there, okay. Right there, I guess good enough. Okay. It only wants the person's name. All right. Sandra, welcome. Hey, Sandra. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Sandra, for joining. Yeah, I had to go in there and pick up those pizzas, so. All right. Let's see. I think it's probably better that I go out that way because that's in the center, and I don't want to do that, so. Okay. Say, EJ, next time you leave us in the car, you crack the window. It's mighty hot in here. Yeah. Well, I've got the air on. Yeah, I got pretty good air on. I just don't want to have it on too much because, it kind of hurts the car a little bit, Because I've had it on pretty much the whole entire time. Yeah. Yeah. We are going. Yeah. All right. Let's see where we're going here.
Drive north on North Middle Drive. Then turn left onto East Freeland Road.
Yeah, it's only 5 minutes away. That's one thing about this town is that it's not that bad. Yeah. The only thing is it's a little rough going on this road. So, all right.
Turn left onto State Road 3.
Okay. Got 2 pizza orders in the car. Yeah, now it's when you pick up the order there, I just wish it was go back to pizza, 2 pizzas like it was back then. Because they put the order in and then as soon as you hit the code, it says something like you say pick up, something like that. And then when you take it out, and the door closes, it says, thank you. It's like, okay, pick up, thank you. Where's pizza? Where's 2 pizzas? I'd never heard that before. Any of the other Little Caesars I've been to, they don't say that. But of course, this is a brand new one, so this hasn't been open that long. But I kind of cringed and frowned when I thought, why is Greensburg getting Little Caesars? It's not that good. It's not that great. And the service in there was okay. I mean, there was a nice young person, probably college age, that that greeted me and was pretty nice. And unlike some of the ones in Columbus and some other places. Kyle, welcome, Kyle. Yeah, it's been a while, Kyle. It's been a while. Yep, but we're here today. And I will be making a video, about the 4th. So I will be doing that. So yeah, it's Greensburg, a nice place. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not too bad. It's a nice small town. I mean, the thing that I like about it is most of your orders are not that far, and you can get more orders because you're not traveling far distances like you are in some other towns I deliver in. Just came at her Little Caesars. I spelled it wrong. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, it says pick up. Thank you. That's what it says. Yeah. I'm like, well, if you're going to say it twice, bring back the pizza. Bring back both pizzas. You may have to charge a little more, but that's what you were known for from the very beginning. That is cute. Yeah. But bring back pizza. Bring back the 2 like you had before.
US 421.
Yes, it would cost more, but at the same time, you might make more money doing that again. It's not a good idea to be cutting corners. It's just, I mean, they just went completely downhill after they took that second pizza away. That just wasn't a smart move at all.
Turn left onto US 421.
All right, is it here? All right. Yeah, I mean, I agree with Sally. It is hot. It is 85 degrees outside. It is 85 degrees, but you know, hey, it is July. July is one of the hottest months, but you know, we still got another one after got another month after this that's just as hot, and that's August. Yeah, July and August most people don't like because it's too hot. I mean, I do love the summertime. I just don't like the 90 degree heat though, because the 90 degree heat, then the heat index, because we have humidity here, heat index can be in the triple digits. Like the last few days, it was like, let's see, heat index was like 107, 106 or something like that. And then when you work in the factory that I'm in, we don't have climate control there, and they're just sweating themselves silly in there, you know, because of the work that they do. And then of course when it gets too hot, then the machines don't work very well, just like what happened the other night. And yeah, it's just, this kind of weather is just havoc on everybody and everything. And there was, you know, there was a comment made, let's see, on YouTube or something like that. Somebody made a short that said, you know, are you missing, you know, with some snow falling, so you know, with this heat, are you missing this yet? Abby, hey Abby, welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going straight down here. I just hope that the road's not closed down here.
Mile, 741 North Michigan Avenue, Greensburg, Indiana 47240. USA will be on the right.
Okay, so I don't think I can park on the street here. Nope, you can't. I have to figure out. So I'm going to have to park in their driveway because I can't park in the street.
741 North Michigan Avenue, Greensburg, Indiana 47240. USA is on the right.
All right, I'm going to park over here and walk across, I guess, because I can't park in the street. So I'll just park here and then I'll just walk it across. Okay, which one is it? Okay, the first one. All right. Be right back, guys. right, this next road won't be so bad to go to either because it's a street you normally hear in Shelbyville, but it's okay. All right, let's see what it tells me to do.
Drive southeast on North Michigan Avenue, US 421.
Okay.
Drive southeast on North Michigan Avenue, US 421. Continue on North Michigan Avenue for a half mile. Drive northwest on North Michigan Avenue, US 421. Then turn right onto West 1st Street. Continue on North Michigan Avenue for a half mile.
Okay. Going to Broadway Street. I don't know why it's telling me to go that way. Tanya, welcome, Tanya. Thank you. Been glad to be here today so far. Not too bad. I came down here from Shelbyville to deliver a $25 Uber Eats Penn Station offer. So I did that.
In a quarter mile, bear right onto North Jackson Street.
And then I just decided to stay here, turn on Doordash, and I got $10 for 2 pizza orders going like less than 2 miles. So not too bad. Not at all. Not bad at all. So this is
bear right onto North Jackson Street. Then turn left.
Okay. And you're going straight
Turn
downtown
left
here.
onto West North Street.
And then I think I'm going to an apartment building down here somewhere.
In 800 feet, turn left onto North Franklin Street.
I don't know, maybe not. But why would they want me to go down there when the address is on this street? I don't get that. The address is on this street.
Drive North Broadway Street. Then,
Animal Drive,
in
kind of
700
spies
feet,
where.
turn
Yeah,
right onto East Hendricks Street.
no, the address is right here. Right there on the corner. Okay. I see what it did, but I know the address is on the corner there. All right. I've delivered this house before. I remember this house. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I just got an Aldi order. It's only 3 items. It's not a terrific order at all. It's $5, but it's going 2.2 miles for only 3 items. Like I said, it's not an offer to write home about. That's for certain. But anyway, yeah. I hope everyone has 4th of July that lives in the States. Yep. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. 250 years, Kyle. Hard to believe it's been 250 years since the Declaration of Independence was signed. Hard to believe it's been that long. All right. Yeah, this is definitely not an order to write home about at all.
Turn right onto East 1st Street.
I mean, it's only 3 items, so I mean, it's like I said, it's not great, but it's not, that awful either. But still.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto North Lincoln Street.
Yep, fireworks time, definitely. All right.
Turn left onto North Lincoln Street.
All right.
Continue for a half mile.
Are you sure it was signed and not just scribble? They didn't teach cursive. They don't teach cursive anymore. Yeah, I know. Well, somebody had to have signed it. And what did they sign it with, too? Yeah. They signed it with quills, not with pens. Yeah, they didn't have pens either. They used quills to do it. Quills with ink. Is when most people think about the Declaration of Independence and all that, they think about the $1 bill and the $2 bill. Mainly the ones responsible for it. All right, let's get these 3 items in here. Like I said, it's
1700
not
North
the
Lincoln Street,
most fantastic
Greensburg,
offer in the
Indiana
world, but
47240. USA is on the right.
But it is money nonetheless, so. All right, let's see what they're getting. See if it's really worth this $5 or not. That's it. Two fruit punches, a fruit punch, liquid water enhancer, and sharp cheddar cheese. That shouldn't be too bad. All right, I'll be back shortly. That stuff was easy to shop for. It's just the waiting in line is what took the most time there. Yeah, Fran, oh yeah, she likes the tiger. Yay, all right. Giving Tiger, yeah, yes, this is Tiger's month. Yeah. Because this is what we're doing, Fran. And maybe all of us can get together because Dean is getting close to his 1K, and the anniversary of his channel is August 1st. So if we can get Dean to 1K by the end of the month, Tiger's month, yeah, that would be great. So I think he can do it. He had 21 new people on his on his channel the other day, so it can be done. I would really love to see him get his 1K again, especially with all the stuff he's been going on with his cars and stuff. It's time for him to get monetized and have it done, and this time let it stick other than before, because we knew who ruined that before. So yeah, that person got
Drive
theirs.
south on North Lincoln Street, then turn right onto East 10th Street. Drive north on North Lincoln Street, then in a quarter mile, turn left onto State Road 3.
All right.
Drive west on East 10th Street.
No.
Drive north on North Lincoln Street. Then, in a
Make
quarter
up your mind
mile,
as to where I'm
turn
going to
left
go
onto
here.
State Road 3.
Come on. Make up your mind. Jeez, come on, Doordash.
Turn left onto State Road 3.
All right. Sparkles. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll give you a thank you, and also for AJK. I meant to give that. So yeah, I meant to do that. Okay.
In a half mile, turn left onto North Carver Street.
Oh, okay. I guess it's not as far as I thought. I mean, if they're gonna, even though it's not that far, I can see why it's only $5, but it's okay. I don't mind that. Yeah. 3 items are all in the same aisle. 2 beverages at the very end of the aisle. Just drink 2 things of drink mix and 1 thing of sharp cheddar cheese, all in the same aisle. The thing that took so long was waiting in line. That was all. Yeah. Some people will let you go before them, some won't. It's no big deal. All right. Yeah, these guys are right off this street, apparently. I mean, they really wouldn't have had to drive that far to get to Aldi from here, but if they want to pay me $5 to deliver it to them, I'm all right with that.
Turn left onto North Carver Street.
Yeah, Friday afternoons are the worst for grocery shopping lines. Oh, well, yeah, and plus with it being the actual 4th of July holiday tomorrow, yeah. But the people that were in front of me, I mean, they had a huge cart full of stuff that, see, what was their bill? I think it was like $216 or something. Yeah. See, that's the only thing, between this and Aldi's and, between Aldi's and Kroger's and Myers and stuff, something, the self-checkout, you wouldn't have any problem with. But here, they don't have that. Here, you got to play the waiting game. But it's all good. All right.
In 900 feet, turn right onto West 6th Street.
All right.
Turn right onto West 6th Street. Then 722 West 6th Street, Greensburg, Indiana 47240. USA will be on the right.
think I've ever delivered on this street before, or if I have, I don't remember. I don't think I have delivered on this street.
722 West 6th Street, Greensburg, Indiana 47240. USA is on the right.
All right, I'm gonna have to be quick about this because I'm not supposed to park on this side of the road. So I guess we'll just turn that on and say I'm doing a delivery. Be right back. All right, so that gives me $16. So you add that to the 25, that gives me $41. So yeah, okay. Managers get easy checkout as they come in. Yeah. But of course, I'll be okay. Here, let me go ahead and do that while we're waiting to see about maybe getting North here. Let's give Fran a cheer and AJC a cheer also for the all that they sent me as well. All right, let's do that. Thank you, Fran. All right. Tornado, hey. You just had a birthday too, Tornado. A happy belated one to you. And on your birthday, I was, having fun on, at my W-2. Not. But it was what it was. So. Steve, welcome, Steve. Appreciate you all joining. Thank you. All right, let's turn Uber on for fun and see if they have anything going on. Let's just see. Let's just see if they have anything going on, just for fun. Yeah, turn 35 again. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, Tornado. Let's see. Let's see. When was it? It was real early in the morning. See the lines that I was checking, they were down, and then I saw that little, dispute you had with the city about, about the work that they didn't do that they were supposed to do. I saw that whole thing. Yeah, I'd be pretty livid about that. This is your last year in your 30s. Yeah, let's see. You got what, Fran? 10 days, right? 10 days? Yeah. Missouri? All right. Yeah, we got some, so we got one of the main Missouri dashers, from St. Louis, of course, is Pedro, Mr. Bet on You, Santiago, as he goes by Mr. Bet on You. Yeah. He does deliveries, but he also gives advice for dashers and things. So, yeah, he's a channel that most everyone watches. So the Show Me State, I got being in Poplar Bluff. Okay, Poplar Bluff, Missouri. All right, yeah. Yeah, Tornado was, I think it was like 3 or 4 in the morning when nobody's live or anything like that. That's when I saw that, and I was like, man. I said, and who was that? Was that one of the city council members? I said, they weren't having anything that you were saying. They just didn't want to listen to you at all. And I was like, listen, I'm a taxpayer. I have a right to say what I say. If I'm paying taxes on the property that I have, it is up to you guys to fix it. And it's not fair for you guys to say, well, you can't, or whatever the case may be. Now that, I didn't like that. The mayor, oh, okay, that's even worse. Yeah. I'm a tax-paying citizen. I demand that my property get fixed if I'm paying taxes on it. Yep. I'm going to sit here for a few minutes. He turned bright red. You did your job. Yeah. What's right is right, though. I said, yeah. You're paying taxes on that property. You're putting the money in the city's pocket, by those taxes. And, it's their job to make sure, that you're living your interest, that you're comfortable where you're at. I mean, period. It's their job. And that was just, I'm sorry, that was wrong. That was absolutely wrong. If you just submitted the paperwork. And he watched it too. Yeah, they admitted they had all the paperwork at the end. Yeah, they just wanted to deny it at first and then say, well, I didn't have the paperwork. Yeah, right. Well, I don't believe you, so I'm sorry. Yeah. Maybe we should flood his property. Yeah. And like I said, you weren't the only one. There were several of you that were, that was going through that kind of thing. I mean, that was ridiculous. That's really one of the things that needs to be discussed to try to make, this country better. So, that's one of the things that was said in there. I said, if we are required to pay taxes in our, cities, states, and federal, then we deserve to have property that works for us. And if it's their job to fix it, they should fix it without arguing about it. And, that's just the way it is. Yeah. All right, I'm going to move up there towards where I was before. If I don't get anything there, then I think we're going to head back out there. Maybe I might get a couple orders out that way. Big 3 is in Indiana. Yeah, Steve, what state am I in? I'm in Indiana, Steve. I'm in Indiana, yeah. Yep, in Indiana. We're just going to go over here just to see if we get anything. I'm just going to sit here for, because all the orders are up this way because Little Caesars and a Japanese place where everybody orders from, they say you chase hot spots. I mean, Kim's side money plans, I said, chasing hot spots, that you just don't do that. That's just, it's not a smart thing to do. I mean, I'll go up towards where the area is, but I'm not going to park in there. The name of my book, One Piece Leads to 8. That's the name of my book, One Piece Leads to 8. If you see, if you go on Amazon and you see and you see a crossword puzzle on there, the crossword puzzle will say From Lost to Faith and Family because that's the series name. But you will see to the right, the actual title of that book is One Piece Leads to 8. But if you see either one of those, you have the right thing. So there you go. You're retired? Oh, okay. I hope to do that in a few years. I'm ready. I've put in my time in the workforce. It's time for them to pay me back. I put in all kinds of time, put in all kinds of overtime over the years. I'm ready to be done with this. I mean, I don't mind the gig work so much because, you pick and choose what time you get to do it. But other than that, yeah, I'm ready to stop punching the time clock. I really am. I'm ready to stop punching it. It's not that I'm, lazy or nothing. I don't mind working because we're all supposed to work. But, yeah, we're all supposed to work because that's what we're required to do. But, but the older you get, the more things you got to leave behind. And most of my life, I've done nothing but work with my hands. And my hands are not exactly the way they were 30 years ago. So, yeah. I've had carpal tunnel in my hands, and ever since I've had that, they really haven't been the same. So, but that's all I've had most of my life is physical jobs. That's all I've really done is physical jobs. Mostly blue collar work. $50 years. Become 50 years. Wow. That's a long time. I'm only 9 years older than that. Yeah, I'll hit the 6-0 next year. Here, we'll just park over here by Jimmy John's, and because that's where I got the pizza order last time. So we just sit here for a few minutes, and if I don't see anything from either platform, then we'll just, then we'll head back there, and maybe I'll get a couple orders that way. So we'll see. Same here. For all that overtime that that I worked over the years, and I've worked a lot of overtime, and I've worked a lot of overtime over the years. And all the overtime that I did, you have no idea how much taxes they took out on that overtime. And it's like, I've paid my dues. I have paid my dues over the years. I've put in all my time. I've basically, worked. See, what is it now? Going on 44 years that I've put in the workforce. Yeah, it's time. Okay, that's red right where it is here. I mean, it doesn't mean anything, but yeah, you're 65. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just 6 years younger than you. Yeah. Don't you have a lot of write-offs for dashing, though? I used dashing to make it so I paid less on my W-2 when I had one. Well, yeah. But the thing is, the thing about my W-2 is, though, I claim 0 on that. So, I get money back for that. But, some of the dashing that I've done, though, especially in the area that I have, the local taxes are a little high. That was here and over in the other area that I delivered in, too. So, yeah. So, I did have to pay a little bit, even though I had to take some, I was able to take some things off, but I still owed. So, I didn't owe a whole lot, but, even with my Doordash and, now that I got Uber this year, too, then I'll probably owe even more. So, but it's not a big deal. But I've put in my overtime to say everything is a write-off. Your car, field trips, for your channel, your phone. Yes. Yes. Yeah, the tax people, they ask about all that stuff. So, yeah. But for the fact that I claim 0 on my taxes at my W-2, I make sure that they take everything and more so that I get back that. Okay. All right, I'm only going to give you I'm going to give both of you guys your phone cards user deducted. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know about shoes. I didn't know about that. The phone and car, yes. And channel, yes, because like I said, you have a YouTube channel, you're dashing, doing all those kinds of things. Yeah, that's definitely okay. Well, I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes, and I'm going to start heading back that other direction, and maybe I might get some pizza orders going that way. So, yeah. We're going to stay out till about 9 o'clock tonight. So, since I got a late start because I've had a lot going on. yeah, for those of you that have not seen my grandson, you can go back and check that video out. My grandson celebrated his 8th birthday. Um, there were 2 birthdays, his and somebody else's, in that week, and so they did a special martial arts class for both of them. So because it was a day they were normally closed, but because it was the last class, they decided to do it on that day that was close to his birthday. So that's why they did it. So yeah, I'm assuming you have to wear them. I had to wear them when I was project manager for a pet pharmaceutical manufacturer. Oh, you did that too? Oh, wow. I know you haven't really said too much about, you've pretty much got the idea you'll just be doing gig work for a while, because you haven't said too much about anybody doing this. That you dashed didn't make on money. Well, it just depends on where you're at, though. I mean, it just depends on your market. Is it oversaturated? If it's oversaturated, kind of like I think this market is right now, because I figured I would have had more orders in this if they said they were busy. So now that I know I got a pizza bag, I'm just gonna start driving up around that area, and if I get up to 3 and 421, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it. I'll keep Uber on though, because Uber overlaps. So I'll just keep Uber on, but I will shut Doordash down. Happy belated birthday to him. He looked like he had so much fun in his class. Oh, he did. Yeah, he had fun with the kids, and yeah, I think that young girl that was the green belt that was teaching, that was showing him some things. I think she was like 12 or 13 or something like that. That's pretty impressive to be a green belt at that age. Yeah. No tips and too far to drive. Yeah. Yeah, it is a lot far. Well, see, that's one of the things I like about this town here too. But I think this town is oversaturated because everybody knows that you don't travel very far here. Yeah. Same with Rushville. You don't travel very far there either. Yeah. And with all those college, the college ones that are out of college right now, in between years of college, that's what they're doing right now. They're dashing with everybody else. So that's why it's all oversaturated right now. That's what the summer slowdown is all about, is that you got way more dashers and Uber drivers out here than you have orders. So that's what that's about. Oh, hey, we got something here. What we got? Oh, go straight ahead. Because I got Chili's Grill and Bar. Yeah, all right. $9. It's going 4 miles. It's okay. But it was a good thing I was moving, because here I am. I can go right straight across. I had that right. So it's Chili's. So yeah, that worked out real well. $9. What? Yeah. Yeah, I was only going to give you a few more minutes, Doordash, and I was going to shut you down, but you didn't want me to shut you down, so all right. So I was thinking if I stayed here and I'd go all the way back, you guys might see some fireworks going off. That's one of the reasons why I came here. So in case I go back, you guys might see some fireworks coming back. That's one of the reasons why I took that Uber order to come down here. All right, I'll be right back. Tornado would love the name of this person. Yeah, I have to. Yeah. Would love the name of this person. Yeah. A game you guys play. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, they wanted some mango iced tea. That don't sound too bad. All right. Okay. All right. See, with negative people energy going, a lot of people. Hey, how's it going, Carol? Welcome in. My wife's been acting up. My birthday will be coming up. 68 years. Wow. Okay. 68 years. Tell you what, those of us who say, hey, I'm almost 60. All right, now we got to go to Papa John's. All right. So that's we're going there next. Okay. See what we're doing at Papa John's here. All right. Yeah, that's why I was hoping that I would do halfway decent here, so that we could, so that if I might drive back, you guys would be able to see fireworks in the air. That's what I was really hoping, because that's what 4th of July is all about. Not to mention, cookouts, hamburgers, hot dogs, things like that, of course. Yeah. A lot of people's return. Well, yeah, there is. Where I'm at, Carol, there's, at my place of employment, it's, the morale is at an all-time low. Yeah. Let's see. Ran into Target earlier. Turned over Eats, got $9.50 for 4 mile, then $8.50 for 3 mile. Nice to make a little money while doing errands. Hey, yeah, that's not bad at all. What's that? $17 for 7 miles? Yeah, that's fair. That's okay. Yeah. My question is, would the old Roy have taken that? I don't know. He probably would have said, I don't think so. I don't think that's enough. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah. Yes, it's two deliveries, but it's, $17. I make that in an hour. So, yeah. It took like 30 minutes, so I say it was worth it. Yeah, that's very much worth it. Takes me an hour to make $17. It's like when I took the Uber order for $25. That was, I make that in like an hour and 40 minutes. So yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Stay healthy, enjoy yourself. Yeah, you gotta stay healthy. Yeah, when it's hot like this, you can't eat heavy things. It's like Chuck dashing across America. He said that the summertime, load up on melons. He said that was part of how he lost like 80 pounds or something at one point. He said in the summer it was mostly melons and those salads from Walmart that he advertises all the time, that he says is so good. Yeah, I'm having, and yeah. He said that's how he dropped all those pounds, was melons in the summer. All right, let's park up here to Papa John's and go pick up something here. Okay. All right, here we go. We'll just do this. All right, I have my pizza bag. I'll be right back. All right. Got our pizza. It's time to go. There's a 107 there. Hey, Dean, welcome in, Dean. Yep. Dean's on a mission, guys. Dean's on a mission. By the end of the month, before his channel's first birthday, let's get him to 1K. He's on a mission. So let's do it. All right. All right. Let's see. Where is that? Yeah. I haven't seen that name. I've seen it before, but it's not common. So let's just go this way and see where it takes us. That is not a common name. No. No, somebody's blocking the road over there, so we're not doing that. Okay. They got a delivery driver and somebody over there blocking that road, so we'll just take our chances going out this way, I guess. All right.
Turn right onto North Lincoln Street.
Oh, good. I'm turning right anyway, so that makes it even better. Okay. Okay, we're delivering the Chili's order first.
Continue for a half mile.
like this idea of this person having mango tea. It don't sound too bad on a summer day like this. Yeah, Dean, I saw your post earlier. I didn't know you decided not to go live or something, or did you end up going live anyway? I was busy. I had stuff was going on today. For the fact that the 4th is tomorrow, and I do have to work at my W-2 tomorrow, but I do get paid double time tomorrow, so that's good. At least I get double time there. I don't get to see fireworks, unfortunately, but maybe I'll get to see them tonight in place of tomorrow on my way back from Greensburg to Shelbyville. So that's what I was hoping. Too humid. Yeah, it's absolutely brutal out here with the humidity. Absolutely. Yeah. Plus, it's foggy in the morning, too. I've noticed that. I would have gone live yesterday, but I was having some issues in Franklin yesterday with orders. And by the time I was getting ready to do it, there was all kinds of stuff.
Turn right onto
Like
East
I had
First
an
Street.
order, I had a Hardee's order, and Dean, you would know this, so would Indy. I had a Hardee's order. See, I was delivering to an address in Whiteland, and I was getting ready to go live at that point. But then I get a order from Hardee's that I'm pretty sure that was Whiteland, but the GPS said that there was a Hardee's in Franklin at a particular address. And and then I get a Jack's order on top of that. So then they want me to go to Jack's first before I go to that other one. So I go ahead and go to Jack's. So
Continue for a half mile.
So after I go and get the one at Jack's, then I'm closer to that address that they say that Hardee's is. So I'm sitting there at the parking lot, and that's where the address took me, was to a parking lot with no place. It was close to the school over there. So I had to call support and go through all that rigmarole. I mean, the AI was of no help.
Left onto Home Street.
And of course, so I had to get a human involved. And so anyway, they fixed the error, and they ended up paying me for the whole order, even though because it was their fault. Ah, Vaughn is back. All right. Welcome, Vaughn. Okay, so I need to keep going. Make sure there's, yeah. All right. But yeah, that was an absolute mess. I figured that it was the one in Whiteland, but no, the GPS insisted that it was in Franklin. So, and when I told them that, I said,
Turn left onto Home Street.
yeah. And they told me the address was going to Greenwood, but I said, but why am I picking up in Franklin?
In 400 feet, turn right onto West Sheridan Street.
Yeah.
Turn right onto West Sheridan Street. Then, in 300 feet, you will arrive at 432 West Sheridan Street, Greensburg, Indiana 47240, USA.
I'm not sure that that's a good idea because it's a one-way street. Yeah, I can't do that. Nope, I can't do that. I have to go around. Yeah, you didn't know that, so all right.
Drive east on West Sheridan Street. Then turn right onto North Montfort Street.
Yeah, I'm limited a few hours a day, so it's a struggle going live. That's got to be rough. Yeah, that's got to be. Yeah. But we're still gonna, push to help getting you there before your 1-year anniversary. Yeah. You got the channel, Dean. We just got to get you the viewers and the supporters.
In 800 feet,
Yeah.
turn right onto North Ireland
You
Street.
got a bunch of us already, but yeah, we'll do what we can to help you get there. And July is young yet, though. It's only the 3rd. So I think we can get you there in 28 days.
Turn right onto North Ireland Street. Then turn right. Turn
Yeah,
right onto West
DoorDash, they're
Sheridan
going to
Street.
say, oh, you were
Then
supposed
you
to
will
be there
arrive
on
at
time, right? I
432
said,
West
yeah, your
Sheridan
GPS
Street,
turned,
Greensburg,
told
Indiana
me to turn on a,
47240, USA.
your GPS told me to turn on a one-way street, and I can't
You
do
have arrived
that.
at 432 West Sheridan Street, Greensburg, Indiana 47240, USA.
Okay. It's down here. Okay. Right there. All right. Kind of like the way their front porch is laid out. All right. This is the Chili's order. All right. All right, be right back, guys. Oh, that's nice. All right. Yeah, that drink carrier they gave me was not very secure at all. It was one of those where the drinks were wobbling and it wasn't... I hate some of these places that don't have good drink carriers. It was a challenge for me to get it to the car to begin with. So, anyway, I told them, you know, hey, just go ahead and...
Drive west on West Sheridan Street.
Yeah.
Then turn left onto North Ireland Street.
Just tell them, you know, DoorDash will
Drive east on
refund them
West
for that.
Sheridan
So,
Street. In a quarter mile, turn right onto North Broadway Street.
alright. Yeah, it's only one-way street, so I can't... It seems like every order going down for some time rate at 76. Yvonne, is that DoorDash or is that Uber? Is that DoorDash or Uber? All right. Turn right here. Yep. Okay.
Continue for a half mile.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're going on Tom McKee Street. All right. Yeah, every time I see that street, you know, is McKee. It reminds me of that great champion tic-tac-toe player. His name was Tom McKee. I think he was in the he was in one of the service. I think of the Air Force, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think he was on the show. I think like 20 straight days or something like that, and won 300,000. Of course, this was back in the early 80s when money really wasn't all that. I think he won like, I can't remember.
Turn left onto East McKee Street.
I know he hit six figures. I know that in the monies that he won. And that was big back then. But he was one of the best tic-tac-toe players of all time. Him and a few others. And there was one guy that I think that did better than he did. Yeah. There was some guy that saw the old car, and he was jogging by and was taking a picture of it. I'm not sure the driver was too keen on that, but he's just jogging. He said, "Oh, I got to take a picture of this old car." Okay. Yeah.
Turn left onto East McKee Street. In 400 feet, turn right onto South Franklin Street. Turn right onto South Franklin Street. Then 307 South Franklin Street, Greensburg, Indiana 47240. USA will be on the right.
Okay. This first house here. All right, let's see. So make sure it's hard to see with those cars.
307 South Franklin Street, Greensburg, Indiana 47240.
Oh, he's right out there
USA
waiting
is on
for
the
his
right.
pizza. Okay. Am I going to be able to park good here so that other cars can get through, I hope? All right. All right. All right. Phew. Indian Dean, yep. All right. Let's see, what is this here? Oh, again, that's up in that area. All right. All right, we're going to try that again. Go back up in that area since I'm close to Lincoln Street here. We'll try that again. Maybe we'll get something like I had before. Domino's. Yep. Let's see. Is this one of those streets where I have to turn around? I think it is. Going back to St. Paul. All right, we'll do that. Where is Zaxby's here? Okay.
Head to your pickup at Zaxby's 2129 North Middle Drive.
All right. Here, I better shut off Doordash then. Yeah, since we're going to St. Paul, we'll be on our way back to Shelbyville. So, yeah, that's not bad at all. We'll go ahead and do that. I'll stop Doordash right now. So we'll go ahead and do that here. Okay, and we will end the dash. It was going to end in 13 minutes anyway, so not a bad deal. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Mary, welcome. All right. Yeah, 4th of July time. Yep, here we go. Let's go to, all right, let's go pick up this Uber order here. Going to Zaxby's. And we're taking it to St. Paul. So then we'll be on our way back to Shelbyville.
East Washington Street.
So I had an order that brought me here. I'm going to have an order that's going to basically take me halfway back. And I'm okay with that. It's like Chuck would say, pay no attention to the miles. I've got to go back that way anyway, and if they're going to pay me $10 to go back there, hey, I'm all for it. Yeah, pay no attention to the miles. Yeah. Got to pass St. Paul to get to Shelbyville anyway. All right. This is the street I need, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Hardly ever go on this street this far. Okay.
Just ahead, turn left on North Lincoln Street.
Okay. Yeah, I hardly ever, I think I've been on this street like maybe once. Maybe once. Weeks you're supposed to get vision back in your eye. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering when you're supposed to get that. I mean, I know it's been rough on you, Mary. I know it is. Like I said, my dad went through it, and you know what you're going through, he went through, and you know it was rough on him, and I know very well it's rough on you. Yeah, because I mean, my dad, he was such a grouch after he went through that. But you know, because I mean, it's just that the thing about it is, though, like I said, men, you know, they can't handle pain like women can, and it drove my mother nuts. Yeah, yep, full time and pharmacy delivering start time. Ooh, yeah, okay. 200 miles one way. Yeah, he drives the miles. He drives the miles. But yeah, the pharmacy orders, I mean, the ones that I deliver for, it's so crazy too out there today. So you didn't go out. I said, well, for here, it's been so hot. I mean, it was kind of, I mean, that's why, you know, in some ways I waited until later this afternoon, because I mean, we got up to 94 earlier, and you felt the heat index. I mean, all you had to do was step outside and you already broke into a sweat. That's how hot it is here. All you had to do is just step outside, and you broke into a sweat like within the first 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, you're in Florida. Yeah. But here we got such bad humidity. It's unreal. Yeah.
Turn right on North State Road 3 bypass, then pick up on the right.
Oh, I gotta turn here. Yeah, because Zaxby's is right there.
Turn left on North Middle Drive.
Yep. Yeah, because you can't. Because they told me that you can get there on that road. You can't. You have to go through this back way.
Turn left on North Middle Drive, then turn right.
Yeah. You couldn't get to Zaxby's off that road. There's no way.
Turn right to stay on North Middle Drive, then turn right on East Freeland Road.
I don't need to do that. Zaxby's is right here. So it says don't enter. So let's see, how do I get around there then? Oh, okay, never mind. I had to go that way. All right. Can't enter that way. Okay. But you can this way. All right. There we go. Now I'll just park here, curbside pickup, because it is an Uber Eats order. All right, be right back. Okay. All right. On our way to St. Paul.
Head to your drop-off at 402 Sycamore Court.
Okay. Let's see. I really don't like the idea of going back to on the highway. Only thing is, I'm closer to the highway though. Okay. However, it would be better for me to go the other way though, because I'd be in town. Because even if you get off the exit, how far down in town are you going to have to go? That's the thing. If I go back the normal way that I would go, then...
Turn right on East Greenview Drive.
Okay. Because it's going to tell me to go the highway, and I'm not going to do that. Okay.
Turn right on North Lincoln Street using the right lane.
Okay.
Turn right on North Lincoln Street.
Sorry, Miss Sharon, but I'm not doing that. I'm not taking the highway to go down there. Yeah, I know it may seem like it's a little faster, but I think if I go this way, I think I'd get there in about the same amount of time. I just don't want to have to tear my tires up going through all that mess up there. Yeah. Sorry, we're taking a little detour. Yeah. She's probably looking to say, why don't you go on the highway? I said, well, I'm not tearing my tires up or my front end going where all that construction is. I'm not doing that. This car's got 202,000 miles at 2021 with 53 G in 2024. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of miles. Yeah. But again, most of those are highway miles though, and highway miles, you know, are better for a car than city miles. So, yeah. You're going to say Great Fourth and you're going to go down your nostrils. Uh-oh, that's not good. Take it easy, Mary. All right, we'll go back to St. Paul, and again, Uber is France and a dude. All right, thank you for the floating heart, Fran. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Well, maybe on our way, back here from St. Paul, we'll be heading back over that way. Maybe there might be some fireworks going on. Hopefully, yeah.
In a quarter mile, turn right on North Michigan Avenue.
All right. Yeah, this is the better way to go. I don't like those noises on the highway, especially
Turn
when
right
you're doing
on
on your
North
tire.
Michigan
I just hate that. Fireworks here don't start till 8:45 p.m. See, well, it's 8 here, so by the time I drop this off and by the time I get back to town, it'll probably be that. So, yeah. Of course, my time where you're at would be 11:45. So, yeah. Now, it's having me take a county road, which would get me there faster than I would have gone had I taken the highway. So it's probably better that I did take this way. All right. going four-wheeling? We're going four-wheeling down to the, down through the end of Greensburg, getting to the Honda, seeing with the Honda plant on the left side. And then going through the towns of Adam and, trying to remember the old one. Trying to remember this. One begins with an O. Trying to remember the name of it, and then St. Paul will be the one after that. So, yeah. But I mean, I just love the idea of, sure, I guess maybe Uber was saying, hey, it's time to head back to town, and it's like, here, we'll give you an Uber Eats order so you can go there. I was like, okay. We let you go to Greensburg, you did your Doordash, now it's time to leave there and time to go back. Sunset Live at D-Dash in Indiana, yeah. Well, it's still pretty high in the sky, though. Not quite set time, but, But unfortunately, though, we lose 2 minutes of sunlight a day now. Every time the solstice gets there, then now we start losing. That I don't like. Yeah, we'll do a little sunset for a change. I mean, I love doing sunrise. Ain't nothing wrong with doing a sunset. It's Fran's favorite thing. It's Fran's favorite time. Yeah. Is I don't have my grandson in the car, and Fran, she likes to do her sunset lives with CDP in the car. Yeah. All right. Hate winter weather. Oh yeah, so do I. I mean, I do love the summertime. I just don't like the 90 degrees. Yeah. Summer's my favorite time of year. It's just the 90 degrees and 100 degree heat index. We can do without that. I mean, like I said, you step outside, it's almost like you're in a sauna. I mean, it doesn't take long, especially if the sun's directly on you. It doesn't take long to feel like you're in a sauna. It doesn't take long at all. The snow, yeah. What is winter? Yeah, when you live in Arizona, what is winter? I mean, maybe once in a blue moon you'll get a little bit of snow there, but it's rare. Yeah, the signal starts getting better around here, but well, hopefully it won't be. Okay, this whole area around here, Honda owns it. They own it up until you get past up here. So you guys have a sauna, we have an oven. Yeah. Well, yeah, because you're dry heat. We're humid heat here. Humid. It's one of the reasons why Dean didn't go live today, because I'm sure you step outside, you're sweating within the first 30 to 60 seconds. It's that hot. And then in the morning, before the sun comes out, it's foggy. So you don't know if you're going to get a good sunrise or not. So, Fran, you have a broiler. Yeah. Level out high, my Dean. Yeah, broiler would be accurate next week. Yeah, isn't it supposed to be, from what I understand, like 115 or something like that? Somewhere between 115 and 120? That's what I thought I saw on the forecast map. I know Texas down there where Maverick is, they're going to get it too. They're going to get like high 90s or something. 100 all week, 112 all next week. Oh man. Yeah, but you got the dry heat. We got the heat index, the humidity. Yeah. I mean, if you had to be out in the heat, the dry heat is better than the humid heat. $106 feels like, well, 106, 107 heat index. Steve, here, 106, 107 heat index. I mean, the temperature was 94. I mean, now it's 83, but earlier, when I was starting this dash, it was 94. Heat index of 107. There's Heather. Welcome, Heather. We dropped from the high 90s down to 73. We had a bit of a storm come through. Oh, okay. Well, we were supposed to have a little bit of rain. I think Greensburg was spared of it. Yeah. They say we were supposed to have it. I mean, Columbus got the rain. Greensburg didn't, because Columbus is further west, southwest. Greensburg got spared of it. Yeah. 88 there. Yeah, 82. Now it went down to 82 here. It's complete. All right. Bloomington got some. Yeah. All right.
In a quarter mile, turn left on West County Road 550 North.
Yeah, now see, if I would have taken the highway, I wouldn't have gone down this road. Because I would have gone off the highway, then have to drive all the way down here. I'm glad I took that way. So now it takes me down here.
Turn left on West County Road 550 North.
Now on Doordash, where this fence, where this driveway is right here, that person there orders Doordash all the time. They pay something like 11 or 12 or something like that, but it's, it is quite far from, from where they pick up orders from Shelbyville. But they are a frequent customer. Yeah, see, this will take me right into the heart of St. Paul without having to drive through all that, get off the highway and go through all that truck stop stuff. And yeah, this is a lot better. Is if I had a St. Paul McDonald's or Subway that stayed in St. Paul. It would be nice to do that. Yeah, it's better to go down the country road anyway. You don't ever see a road like this when you're going through St. Paul. Oh yeah, last night, I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen too. I forgot to tell you. Last night, I had a Papa John's order, and I've been delivering for 5 years, and never once had this happened. there was 2 Papa John's orders, and both orders were across the street from each other. I delivered one customer, and then the customer right across the street from him ordered pizza also. I've never had that happen. Never. Those other green, they're busy. Skip the line. I'm nowhere near there right now, Evie. I'm nowhere near
In
there.
a quarter mile, turn right on North County Road 700 West.
We're in St. Paul right now. Right. Now that house right there, I've delivered once down here. I've delivered that house once.
Turn right on North County Road 700 West.
Now we're in the heart of St. Paul, right here. All right. You're closer than, yeah, well, yeah, you're like going way up north. Okay, now down here, you gotta slow down a little bit because there'll be a sign in red that tells you, hey, 20 is the slowest you can, is the fastest you can go. Nothing going on in this part here, but there is at Waldron. It's camping. All right, I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back. So yeah, I apologize for that. That's just bad area over there. It's bad signal area over there, but yeah, we're back now. So okay. All right. Yeah, even when I did that drop off, I was in such a bad area that I had to drive all the way out towards where that stoplight was, going towards the highway before it closed out. That's how bad it was. That's how bad the signal was. I couldn't even close out. Whew, shoot. All right. Yeah, that's how bad it was out there. But anyway, we're back. All right, we still got 30 minutes, so maybe we'll see what we can do out here. Yeah. You had your wife in your car, that wouldn't happen. I do have Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is on. Yeah, the signal's on. That's just bad signal over there. Yeah, that's just bad signal. Anytime I go into that town or some parts of Waldron, that always happens. I don't know why. Like if I'm going into Waldron and I cross the bridge up there, going towards the end part of town from the main road off of 600, that once I cross that bridge, then it's bad signal. But once I get into when I get into St. Paul, up in that area where I was, that's also bad signal. All right, we get back to town. Let's see if Uber has something else for us. Maybe there might be some pizza orders. Maybe we'll see. Well, the clouds got away. So should be, if there's fireworks, it should be a good fireworks night. I really wanted to stay out in the Greensburg area a little bit more, than I could have come back, this way. But I didn't mind taking that. Didn't mind taking that. All right. Yeah, I've got Wi-Fi on. I do have a Wi-Fi signal out in the car. So I don't know why that does that. Anyway, here we are. But yeah, I didn't even have signal going to that customer's house. I mean, I was able to get there, but I couldn't close the order out. I had to wait all the way until I got to the stoplight before that order closed out. So it wasn't just this live stream, it was that too. So we're getting closer to where the restaurants are. Maybe Uber will have something for us. That would be nice. I'd be okay with it. So let's see what we have right now. Of course, I'm waiting on that tip from Uber, so I'm waiting on that one. And 26 on Doordash. So even if even without the tip, I'm at $58. It's not bad. It's not bad since 5 o'clock. All I need is $2 and I'll have my average. Even being way out there. And the extra drive coming back. So if I do have the tip, it will be $60. I'm getting closer to town. They say Applebee's is a little bit orange, but they still get orders there. Bright sun, I'll say that. Okay, we'll head on over towards where Applebee's is. You might get a Doordash Applebee's there too, never know. Because we are dashing until 9 o'clock tonight. All right. All right, let's see what we can get up here. Oh man, I hate when you go through a town like that and you don't have signal. I mean, how long was I out of signal? at least a good 3-4 minutes. It was right when I turned that corner to get into the middle of town. And it's always right there. All right, let's, oops, not that one. Okay, it says 2 minutes. We got 30 minutes. Maybe we can get something here. Yeah, over at Arby's, I'm in the red area, so we'll just stick around this area. The red area is Arby's and Maya's and Applebee's. So we'll just stay around this area since it's all red. Maybe we'll get something. Shopping orders for the night's pretty much done. So I didn't have any of those except for that Aldi order. So instead of sitting at Starbucks tonight, I think we'll sit over by the motel. Park over in that area. So I have a better chance of getting an Applebee's order. And I can just go straight in there without having to turn out of Starbucks and Denny's. Okay, let's go through here. Not too many people at this motel, don't look like. Okay, let me stop and restart Uber just in case. All right. Love that 75% there, guys. Love that. Love that 75%. At least now you all saw that I am at 75% on there. Okay, we're in a good spot here. We're going to wait 24 minutes. All right. 24 minutes, guys. All right, come on now. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if Fran's still on here or now, but I do owe her that for the stuff that she gave me. I do owe her the song, so we'll just do it. Since I dropped that order off. I don't know. I hope not. I figured with the pizza orders and stuff that's been going on, but I'm in the red zone with Applebee's here, Arby's over there, and Maya's down there. I'm in the red zone, so should be getting some orders since I'm in that area. But I just turned Uber back on too, just to see if there was something there. Okay. I don't see anything there. We turn this back on. Yep. Let's see. What is it saying? 1 to 5 minutes. 1 to 5 minutes. Yeah. Well, when I was in St. Paul, I mean, it was, since I'm halfway back to Shelbyville, there was no reason for me to drive all the way back to Greensburg. I mean, I think I would have had a better chance of getting orders here, but it certainly doesn't look like it at the moment, but you just never know. And if I don't get anything here in a few minutes, I'll just drive around. Maybe I'll get something at McDonald's, or maybe get one last shopping order at Kroger. You never know. Kroger doesn't close until 10 o'clock, so I've had shopping orders that went into 9 o'clock before, so we'll see. Well, maybe not 9, but I know when I did on the Michigan dash in the playoffs, in the final, in the Elite Eight, I had 2 shopping orders, and I dropped the last order off at 8:30. So yeah, works out right. I'm going to watch Farmers News. Ooh, we got something here. Well, no, that's not enough money. I'm going to turn that down. They wanted me to go to Milroy, and they were offering $10 to go 17 miles. No, that's not enough. No, I'm not doing that. Milroy is almost towards Greensburg. I'm not doing that. I know exactly where they want me to go. That's not enough money, Uber. I'm not doing that. So now, what did Chuck say to do when that happens? You turn it off, and then you wait 6 minutes. If you don't get a Doordash order, you wait 6 minutes, and then you turn it back on, and then you might get a higher offer. The real indie electricity. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since I'm not getting an order here, I'm going to go ahead and move. I'm going to go ahead and move and go over towards where the pizza places are. Maybe I'll get one of those. That wasn't enough, though. Yeah, $10 was not enough for me to drive out there. It just wasn't. Because that's $10 for 30 miles. No, that's not good enough. I'm sorry, it just isn't. It's just not good enough. No. Yeah, you gotta do better than that, Uber. I mean, Milroy is close to where I came from, and it's... Yeah, I can't do that. Not for that small amount of money. I just think I'm going to wait even a little longer. All right, let's go up towards McDonald's and see if I get anything up there. Maybe I'll get a pizza order. We'll see. Oh, we got something. Arby's. Okay. $6, we'll take it. All right. It's going 2 miles. Way better than that Milroy offer.
Drive northeast on State Route 9, State Route 44.
I know how to get there. Yeah, that's way better than that Milroy offer was. I'll say that. I'm getting $6 going 2 miles compared to $10 going 15 miles. All right. traffic isn't so bad out here tonight because nobody had to work. I mean, it doesn't feel like Friday at all. It feels like a Saturday. That's what it feels like. Even though the 4th is on Saturday. But I'm enjoying it tonight because I have to work on. I have to meet my W-2 on Saturday. You know, on the actual 4th. So enjoy it while I can. Maybe the later I goes, if I stay out here, we might see some fireworks. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. You guys a little bit of firework entertainment. I know they provide it here. So, all right. Go pick this up. I'll be right back. right. Well, it was a good thing I did turn that that order down, because I got to add on $6 to King Buffet. So that's where I'm headed right now, as soon as I do this. But I got to hurry up and get there, because King Buffet stops seating people at, I can't verify the items. They stop letting people in the door at 9 o'clock. So I have to hurry up and get in there so that I can get my order. All right. All right. 5 screens playing on tablet. YouTube music on the car. Okay. I wish I could do that, but I'm live streaming. I don't need any copyright stuff, so yeah. Yeah, that's not bad at all. All right. So I just got to go down there and turn in and I got 9 minutes before they stop letting people in the door. I got to hurry up and get in there. Yeah, I don't feel so bad about that Uber order now. I got $12 instead of 10. Less miles. I like that. All right. All right, right here, King Buffet. I'll be right back. Had it ready for me. That's good. Yeah, they don't have a receipt. They just hand you a box with the stuff in it with no receipt. Oh well. Yep. Okay. All right, who's first? Let's see. It's going to my W2. The King Buffet is. All right. see. Would it be faster for me to go this way? Yes, it would. I think we will do that. All right. Be much faster. Getting close to fireworks time. Getting close. Yeah, we'll just take this way. Because then I can park inside the Village Pantry parking lot. And they don't care because they know that I'm a dasher there. Plus, they know I work over there. So, yeah, they've seen me before. They know my car. They don't care. So. But we are getting a good sunset here. We are getting that. Even though I'm not keen on sunsets, I like sunrises better, but sunset will work too. Especially around the 4th weekend. There's a neat car right there. All right. Sun going down. Now, this other order, I bet, is going to be in those apartments up there, which is probably why they gave me this. Let's see how long we can go, because it's 9 o'clock. I said, will there be some sounds of fireworks here before I sign off? Will there be? Here. Let's park over here on the end. Okay, the King Buffet one is here. Leave it lobby. Well, yeah. All right, be right back. All right, and the next order is right up the road here, so that'll work. This is where I have to be tomorrow night instead of enjoying a fireworks festival. But it is what it is. All right.
Drive northeast on Walker Street. Then, in 1,000 feet, turn right onto Fair Avenue.
Astrid's Trippy World. Hey, welcome in, Astrid's. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, I'm hoping that after I drop this off, someplace might be able to, might be showing some fireworks. Haven't heard anything yet. Because sometimes around this time they do.
Turn right onto Fair Avenue. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Glen Avenue.
Hardly ever go down this one road down here. Because it seems like it's a one-way road, even though they don't say it is. It's just so narrow.
Turn right onto Glen Avenue. Then, in 400 feet, 846 Main Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right.
Go ahead. All right. This house
846 Main Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the right.
Yeah, this guy here orders all the time. All right. Let's see. Is he hand it with a PIN number? Let's see. All right. Be right back, guys. All right. Who sent that message? Oh, okay. Okay. It's the guy from my W-2 that sent that message. Okay. That was a very productive day. Very productive. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. I started at 4 hours. I've made $50 on Doordash because I just got say $12 with that. So yeah. Let's see. So I made over $80 tonight. I'll definitely take that. Let's see, they're blocking the road down here, so I guess we'll just take this street and head back out, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I need to go back by Walmart then. All right. Man, that was awesome. All right, we'll go down this way. Things I do need to get at Walmart. Okay, so I am going to be making a video. I haven't done one of those in a while, but I am going to be making a video discussing the, since it's a pretty big deal, 250 years, of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Colleen, hey, Colleen, welcome. I mentioned you a little bit earlier. Yeah, welcome in. I said, are you feeling a little better? I know you've been struggling with, your health a little bit lately from I don't know exactly what. Of course, I haven't really had time to watch anybody because my W-2's has been doing really bad lately. So I haven't really had time to watch anybody. It's just all I've been seeing is posts and watching repeats and so I just it's been kind of rough. And over there, like I said, the morale is at an all-time low. Nothing's working right over there. It hasn't ever since they finished the rebuild, and it's even worse now because it's so hot outside that it's too much for things to handle. I mean, it's almost to a point to where they run things 24/7, and when it's hot like this, those machines can't handle that. So we have to come up with something that's not good. No, it isn't, and it upsets me because I'm wanting to watch you guys because you guys are just as much a part of this, and I'm so thankful for your channels. That you come and watch me, and I want to be able to watch you guys too because I even recommend people to your channels because that's how much I think of your channels. If I recommend those that come on my live, those newbies, and you guys end up getting them because they watch me, that makes me happy because I sent them to you. That's my channel's been that way all the time. Hey, there's Corey. Welcome. All right. Yeah. No one's crazy in Indianapolis, Indiana are not playing at home on the 4th. First time in 29 years. Really? That is something. First time they haven't played. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. That is something. Man, first time. Yeah. That is so weird. Yeah, there you go. So what, the Indians are what? They're on the road this year? Yeah, that's one thing that you like to see is, you watch a 9-inning baseball game and then fireworks afterward. Yeah. Or sometimes they've played, like especially in the minor leagues, if it was a doubleheader, sometimes they would play 2 7-inning games and then have fireworks afterward. I've seen that happen too. Yeah. Yeah, there was one year that did happen. I'm trying to remember what year that was, but yeah, there was a lot of rain that year, and then they played. They played 2 7-inning games. I think they started. Let's see. I think the first game started at let's see, what time did that first game start? Like 6 or something, 6 or before that, and then they played those 2 7-inning games, and then the fireworks afterward. I think the fireworks didn't get started till like 10:30, 11 o'clock or something. So yeah, it was, by the time everybody got out of there, it was close to midnight. So yeah, because they didn't plan on having they had the fireworks already planned. They just didn't plan on having a doubleheader that day. But I think they had to do that because that other team, they weren't going to play for the rest of the year or something. So, yeah. Okay. All right, well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, but I certainly appreciate everybody that came in tonight, and I will be making a video, so look out for that. I don't know if it's going to come out tomorrow, if it comes out on Monday, but I will be making the video. So anyway, until I see you guys on Tuesday or maybe Monday night, I will see you all in the future, and remember, we're all in this together.